Imagine it's a beautiful day outside and you live in the Landen, Ohio area up in northeastern Cincinnati. And you want to get out, you want to enjoy the day, but you have no idea what to do. With the kids, without the kids, I got you covered. I'm going to share with you my top 5 favorite things that I love to do in Landen, Ohio. And you're going to want to stick around to the end because I have a bonus option that you're not going to want to miss. I'm Mr. Dan, local realtor. Landen, Ohio is not only a great place to call home, but it's where I call home. Yeah, I've lived here for almost 15 years and I love it here. If this is an area you've been thinking about maybe moving to or you have any questions about, I'd love to help you out. My contact info is in the description box, so please feel free to give me a call, shoot me a text, shoot me an email. I'd love to have a personal conversation with you about your move to Landen, Ohio. First on my list is Landen Deerfield Park. It's in a great location right off a main road, surrounded on 3 sides by residential neighborhoods. If you live there or close to there, you can easily just walk to this park. There's a paved walking trail that goes all the way around the park that's relatively flat, so it's easy and convenient and the scenery is amazing. In the back of the park, there's mountain biking trails that are maintained very well by Cora, a local mountain biking group. And I have been on those trails in the back many times on my mountain bike, and it's definitely a blast. I recommend being careful on the creek crossings though, because one time I was going a little too fast and definitely went airborne. I was okay, but it definitely wasn't super fun. There's also a lot of baseball diamonds, there's soccer fields, wide open spaces where you can just play frisbee, you can run around, have fun, enjoy time with family. There's also several playgrounds scattered around the park for kids to play at. And there's even a water feature where if it's a hot day, just send the kids in there, they're gonna get wet, they're gonna cool off, and they're gonna have a great time. Next on my list is another natural area, Landen Lake and the walking trails. If you live in Landen, this lake is wide open for you to use. There's a 2.5 mile walking path around the lake with lots of areas to spur off, get a little extra mileage, maybe even go in and explore some of the surrounding neighborhoods. I have used this walking path many times for walking, for running, for cycling, and lots of Landen residents use this as well. It's very well maintained, it's relatively flat, and it is just absolutely beautiful. There are plenty of benches, bridges, and overlooks for you to sit and just soak in the beauty of the lake, to listen to the birds chirping, to watch the turtles. And speaking of turtles, the wildlife is incredibly diverse. There's about 7 to 8 types of fish in the lake, and catch and release fishing is allowed. There's snakes, foxes, there's over 100 species of birds, including bald eagles. It's quite a sight to look up and see a bald eagle perched at the top of a tree right on the edge of the lake. And while you're walking around the trails, enjoying the beauty and the sounds of nature, take some of the side trails, and one of them leads directly into Landen Deerfield Park. Go straight into the back over by the mountain bike trails, and you can follow that into the park itself. So it's kind of a twofer. My third favorite place on this list would be Rivers Crossing Church. It's a large Jesus-centered church. The staff and the volunteers are absolutely wonderful. They're very welcoming. They welcome everyone in. And I know that because I've been going to this church for several years now, and I volunteer in the kids ministry. So I see the people that come in and just feel welcome, and they feel warm, and they feel like they're at home. But even without that, the outside, the front lawn area, they completely remodeled that a couple years ago, and it is just amazing now. It's a very community-centered space. There's chairs and tables for you to sit at with friends and family, or to meet new people. There are a lot of activities for both kids and adults. There's a water feature called the Splash Pad that's for kids to just run around, get wet on a hot day, and just have fun. They have ping pong tables. They have a lot of open space that you could just maybe bring your own games or bring a Frisbee, throw it around with a friend. And you could hang out there with no pressure, with no commitment. You just enjoy the space. It's for the community. And the location is very convenient. It's literally right across the street from Kings Island, which happens to be the next place on my top 5 list. How many communities can boast that they have a world-class, full-on amusement park right in their backyard? Well, Landen can. And while it's technically in Mason, Ohio, it's right in Landen's backyard. And I know this because I've ridden my bike there several times from my home. It takes about 10 minutes. They have everything from top thrill rides down to little kid rides in the kid-themed area. They have a train you can ride, bumper cars. They have plenty of games. It's a full-on amusement park. And not only that, but there's a full water park there as well. While it's pretty amazing in the water park, dads, trust me, when you don't think you're gonna get wet, plan on getting wet. Okay, so I'm almost to the end of this list now. I'd say after a fun day of walking around, enjoying nature, playing in a playground with the kids, enjoying roller coasters, hanging out with community members, I've probably worked up quite an appetite. So the 5th place on my favorite places in Landen, Ohio would have to be one of my favorite restaurants, Max Pizza Pub. There are many, many amazing restaurants in this area, but there's just something that I find special about Max. And it's way more than just a pizza place. It's a place for trivia. They have karaoke. They have an outdoor seating area right next to, get this, a sand volleyball court. Where do you see sand volleyball courts next to restaurants? So I think it's pretty cool because I can eat a meal that might not be the healthiest meal for me, but then go play some volleyball and work it all off. So now we're at the bonus item on my favorite things list in Landen, Ohio. And while it's not exactly in Landen, it's gotta be one of my favorites. It's the Little Miami Bike Trail. You can easily access the Little Miami Bike Trail from the newly redone parking lot over by the Monkey Bar and Grill, which is actually another great place. And that's gonna be in a future video. Here you'll find 78 miles of fully paved, mostly level walking, biking, and hiking trails. I've been on this bike trail many times, both walking, running, and on my bike, and it is fantastic. It runs through 5 separate counties in Ohio, and it starts from Anderson Township in Cincinnati and goes all the way to Springfield, Ohio. They've even held events there like marathons. My wife ran a half marathon twice. I'm not there yet, maybe never will be, but it's an option. Also, if you head south from the Monkey Bar, you're gonna pass right through the downtown Loveland area. What a beautiful area this is. Lots of restaurants, shops. It's just a beautiful area to sit down, enjoy some food right on the edge of the trail, sit in the park. There's a massive playground right over in the park there. There's this beautiful wooden bridge that you can walk on with some overlooks, looking over the river, passing underneath it. It's just a wonderful, beautiful place to be. Landen isn't just a great place to live. It's a place to experience life. It's got a great balance of small town comfort with big city convenience. You can start a family here, raise that family, and then retire, all without leaving. If you already live around here or nearby, I hope this video helps you want to get out and experience some of these things this weekend. If you don't live around here, but now you want to, hit me up. I'd love to have a personal conversation with you about how you can call Landen your home. That was nice. Thank you, Kroger, for letting me know right in the middle of my video. Ooh, that's actually a good coupon. All right. That kind of hurt. I didn't need to do it quite that hard. Next on my list would be Landy Lake. Why can I read my own notes? Yes, I need glasses. There's a 2.5 mile walking path that goes all the way around the lake. And right at the back of the park, there are mountain biking trails that, oh, I'm sorry. I'm trying to make a video. Can you hold on just a few minutes?